right about now. Hi, everybody. This is Hannu TheHande. I'm joined by Dorobka again.
Hey, what's up, fellow Beastians?
And we're playing Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. Last time we went down the sewer hole, and now we're underneath Montfaucon, and we're about to enter another part of the storyline mystery. And let's try to jump over there.
Okay, it's long jump time.
Oh yeah, that part is cool.
Here goes. Do I look crazy or something?
Yeah, I love that. I love that that's like a complete, like, red herring thing. So, sorry, I'm yelling. So, this time around, we're gonna finally find out, see the people who are responsible for a lot of the stuff that's going on. Well, except for Khan, of course. Yeah.
Yep.
Khan!
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 Anyway.
I'm sure some people are getting sick of that gag I keep editing in, but I just, every time I do it, I just love doing it. Oh, yeah.
Yep, it's pretty good.
Ooh, hey, and, oh, God. I wish you would, I wish we would get around, or rather, I wish you would get around to playing the third Broken Sword at some point, because in the third game, you actually get to see what's behind this corner over here. In the catacomb.
Okay.
And actually, I think they did put in an extra thing for this was also released for the Game Boy Advance. So there was a Game Boy Advance port of this, and I think they also put an extra thing where you could go around the corner. So it might be that the third game was referencing that, or I don't know, I don't remember which one came first, the third game or the GBA port of this. Okay, now we're going to go knock around the walls.
That sounded pretty
Yeah, we're
solid.
getting really our money's worth out of that tool.
It was a metal rod.
Oh yeah, the sewer key. This is, yeah, I think we mentioned this already in the first episode. But yeah, the most useful inventory item in the game.
Yeah.
Nothing hollow there. It was a metal...
God damn it. It's usually like the most useful. I think this might be a kind of a throwback that in the old adventure games, it was usually the crowbar. Wasn't a lot of adventure games, they tend to have a crowbar in your inventory, and you end up using it for a whole lot of things. And I loved it.
No, that's actually
Yep.
That's actually funny because it's also a very popular item, basic weapon and item in first-person shooters ever since Half-Life. So.
Oh yeah. All right, so now we found a hollow wall, and George broke through partially.
Close up, I could see the plaster was thinner where I'd broken through. And behind it were some cogs and a lever.
Good. Now,
Here goes.
Now we're going to try to open the secret door.
Yep.
Hey, cool.
Hey, cool.
Inside the hole, I could... The secret door had jammed. I couldn't get through that gap.
Oh yeah, so first we break through it, and then we jam the door. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to be using this boat hook on this. There was a kind of sort of puzzle like this in the second game as well, when you used the rope on the elevator.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and we're gonna roll it, and then okay, and we went through the secret door, and now we're gonna spy on the meeting of the people responsible. So there's a way down here, and here's a little crack in the stone.
Yep.
In the beginning was the end. An end wrought by our enemies began our darkness.
It's still really loud on my head, even though
In the end will be a beginning.
I'm wondering if they had all the voice actors say this line together, or
An end to our
if they recorded
enemies.
them separately and then layered it on top of each other. Kind of sounds a little bit like that.
The military
Could be.
Yeah, because it's really cacophonic. They don't really like what am I trying to say? They don't really
We have successfully promoted
what's the thing when you sing the same note? Harmonize, yeah. They don't really harmonize on those lines.
Have cast them adrift. The pattern is emerging.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest. I mean, as far as I know, like with voice acting, that they have them usually record in separate booths, but so that they could hear each other.
Yeah, yeah. So that makes me kind of think. Oh, this is really funny because the lady here has the exact same voice as the Countess, whom we can have we actually have a choice in this next part. We can either go to Spain or Syria, actually. After this part. Yeah. Which is kind of cool. But I always kind of prefer to go to Spain first and then Syria. Because of course we have to go back to Spain in a bit later in the game.
Yeah.
And action over forethought and planning in all the major governments.
There's the big
They are acting on hasty
tinfoil hat conspiracy going on.
Yeah. I mean, this is like the... I mean, this is kind of what the traditional... What people always think the Illuminati thing is.
Yeah, yeah. The Illuminati or the Freemasons or something like that.
All the governments are
Yeah.
dying a slow death from their own incompetence.
He's a Grand Master. He's
Machinations. The
well,
millennium is almost
yeah, the villain of this first game, sort of.
is in place for the
But
rise
we
of
find out that these are kind of the opposite.
new
Oh, and there's
order.
in the background there's the bushy mustached bald guy.
Professor.
Well, there's two bushy mustached bald guys, but the one at the back is the guy who strangled Marquet. Oh, and now they finally mentioned the broken sword.
Yeah.
And as discussed last time, you have been furnished with a dramatically increased budget. What have you been doing with our money?
I love the voice actor for the Grandmaster. He's like, his voice is really like genuinely threatening. You know,
Yeah.
Khan sounds a little cartoony because I think he's a little too husky.
Hold on.
Okay.
These are
Yeah, yeah.
Templars?
It's a little bit more hammy, yeah.
Yeah. So, but he sounds like genuinely threatening.
I have a small army of
Oh, and that's Bruno, and the guy who's talking right now.
Yeah.
He comes back in the third game.
Historians
Yeah.
and archaeologists are more
He's not Russian,
trustworthy
but
than your
Eastern
friend
European.
Igor.
Yeah, well, as George put it, he comes from some unpronounceable Eastern European
And
state.
failed. And don't call that
He's like
Syrian
buried.
maniac the Hashashin.
No, I kind of
He's an
guessed
assassin.
he's maybe like
Plain and simple.
Ukrainian or something. But
Oh, you completely missed the Marvel reference.
Do I have
the what?
I said he's from Latveria.
sacred duty?
Oh, okay.
You know, Dr. Doom's country.
When
Oh yeah. Let's marry, yeah.
destroy the order. We know
Wow, I love it that I'm the one who makes the Marvel reference and now you missed it.
now.
You, the comic book guy, missed it.
Well, I didn't know that it was that it was Latveria that he was pointing out
But he's
to.
the
But
ruler of Latveria.
Not petty bickering.
what?
Dr. Doom, he's the ruler of Latveria.
Yeah, I know that, but
Now,
but
Professor.
like when he said an unpronounceable Eastern European country, well,
Well, yeah, maybe
think-
not that unpronounceable.
well, Latveria is interesting because
We have already found another.
the thing about Latveria, at least at one point in the canon, it was right under Hungary,
What is it?
and one of the official languages is Hungarian.
Oh,
so,
nice. You must have loved that.
But I have my best.
Well, at one point, I'm guessing Latveria was part of Hungary, like before the First World War, if that would be. Because, but yeah, that would be kind of funny. But if this would be the type of the Marvel universe, then it might be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Might be interesting to see then.
And again, we did the exact same thing we did last time, that we were kind of quiet at the start, I guess, because we were warming up. And now that we have all this exposition, we're talking all over it.
Good news for us.
Yeah.
You have the dialogue going on. Well, we have subtitles, you know, so
We know that Klaus
the audience
Yeah.
at home
the
can
lens
at least.
before
Well,
you won.
people can see the game without us babbling. There's multiple Let's Plays probably without babbling.
Yeah, a lot of important things like George recognized Eklund,
Klausner was
who
a
killed
good
Marquet,
opponent.
and yeah. Okay, and now it comes to break in the conversation, and this is a real trap for the player, really, because you can go down here and get yourself killed, and
Yep.
that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna save the game before we do that, because this is really funny. This is one of the funniest death scenes in the game.
Yep. Yep. I mean, it wouldn't be an old school point and click adventure without funny death scenes.
Yeah. This one.
I could hear voices from the lit area.
Yeah.
Oh
you see,
yeah,
this
it
is,
warns you. Yeah.
yeah, it does warn you. So that's very nice of the game.
Yeah.
If this would be Space Quest, it wouldn't warn you and you just die.
Okay. Let's not talk over this. This is really funny what George says here.
This was it. The conspiracy was revealed.
Okay, nobody move. I'm making a citizen's arrest.
At last, I had them. I could see the fear in their eyes as their little scheme came to pieces.
You're all going away for a very long time. And you can just drop those guns. You're impressing nobody.
I just love we don't even see what happens to George. It just cuts away when he's being buried.
Yep.
You can just put those guns down. You're not impressing anybody.
Yep.
All right, but now we hear the end of the meeting, or spy on the end of the meeting.
This will be our last meeting in person until we locate the sword of Baphomet. I hope that I don't need to emphasize the importance of finding it. Without it, our endeavors come
There's one
to
really iffy
nothing.
line that he does say in this part.
With the
It's at the
sword
very, very
reforged,
end.
we will have the power
Did I
to sweep
did we
the
get to this
stage
part
of
in the
all
post recording,
opposition.
or no?
The new millennium
What? You broke up for a
will
second.
belong to us.
In the lost recording. Okay, but
Next time.
here is the line what I was talking about.
It will be to become the princess of this world.
The princess of this world.
Here we are.
Yeah, but the thing, like, really, the princess of this world, like, couldn't he have said just like the kings or the rulers? But no, it had to be prince. You know, the word
Yeah.
which the plural of which sounds like, you know, princess.
Princess.
Yeah.
Yep.
That- like I love the voice actor for the Grandmaster in this game, but goddamn that line, just like,
Well,
yeah.
it reminds me of the Highlander theme song, the Queen song. Born to be kings, we're the princes of the universe.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose with the you know, the plural there.
It does sound like princess. Though.
Yeah, that's the
Maybe-
thing. That they're
Maybe he wants to be a princess. Who knows? No judge there.
yeah. Who are we, the
There was
judge?
a large circle marked out on the floor with a stump in the middle. Around the circle, I could see words inlaid into the stone.
Oh, I thought he was gonna read it, but no, I guess I have to click.
There was a large circle around the circle.
No, what? It's the other button.
On the circle,
Oh yeah, now he reads it.
non omnis moriar, and clarior e tenebris. I shall not die completely, the brighter from the darkness.
All right, and this I love. I love this.
I noticed 3 small notches around
This
the
next
edge
part is
of the
very
stump's
Raiders of the
top.
Lost Ark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he
That's
put the
obviously
tripod
that's
in the
obviously
diamond, yeah.
That's a reference to Raiders of the Lost Ark.
All right, and then the diamond, which I gotta know. I do gotta question the logic of the Templars doing this, but I guess you could say the same thing of the Le Serpent Rouge in the Third Gabriel Knight.
It's like movie logic.
Oh
so.
yeah. Let's make it more
The light
dramatic and
falling from
mysterious.
above struck the gem and scattered in 5 neat rays, and each ray picked out a letter. Starting
Well,
from
the thing
C,
is
I
that
could read
even if the light would have to,
M-A-R-I-B.
like, if it could, it would have to
Now all I had
just
to
be
do was
the
figure out what the
right
heck
day,
that
the
meant.
right time of the day, and maybe because the cave might have changed in all this time, it might not even work. So
Oh yeah.
you got to really question the physics and the logic.
Nico,
But
I've seen them.
as I said, it's more movie logic than anything.
Oh, yeah.
So.
The Templars. I spied on their meeting in the catacombs.
And you
Well, now actually, George
I saw a
entered
bunch of
the
guys
the
masquerading as
apartment
Templars.
before he said. One thing that bothered me about the Marquet getting killed is like George kind of breaks the news to Nico, but he's
They're
already
after
like
something
sitting on the
called
chair opposite
the
to her.
Sword of Baphomet. The bogus doctor was there. The guy who killed Marquet. The
Yeah.
manuscript is the key, just as we thought. It shows the way to the broken sword, whatever that is.
And how does the assassin fit into all this?
He's out to stop them.
All right, yeah. This is kind of neat when all the pieces kind of click together.
Neo-Templars. They're men and
Yeah,
women
and then
in
the
influential
idea that the
positions.
assassin is
Don't you
technically
see?
on your side.
Plantar was one of them.
Yeah.
The assassin killed him
Well,
with a manuscript.
Well,
To
spoiler
stop
alert
him
for anybody who
finding the
hasn't
sword.
played this game. When he
But now
dies
we have got the
on the
manuscript.
train, he
Yes.
says pretty much that.
So, how do they hope
Yeah.
to find the sword?
I don't know. They
Well,
said
again,
something
this is
about
an
a
old
well,
game. If you
and a
wanted
guy
to
called
know it,
Klausner
then
who's gone
you
to
could have
Syria.
get it and played
But they
it like
didn't
100
seem to
times by now.
realize
Oh, yeah.
The significance of the very site of
I
their
keep
meeting.
it.
You see,
I actually
after
kind
they
of
got
I kind of would want us
I
to go to Syria
discovered a
first because they
stone
keep talking about
pedestal and a
Klausner,
carved inscription.
and when you finally
I
meet
set up
see
the gem on
Klausner,
the
you know
tripod,
that
directly below a beam of light.
what he actually
The
looks
gem
like.
split the beam and
Because
lit
he
the
you know he's
letters
the dead guy in the cave.
M-A-R.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
B.
I think we should go to Spain first because I just want us to meet.
Maria
And he
is
slouches
the
in.
village
I
in
like
Syria.
that.
Then the Neo-Templars
Yeah.
are ahead of us. Klausner beat me to it.
You're not thinking of going there yourself, are you?
Why not?
Like when they
Guys
were
are
talking
crazy
about
and
the new
dangerous.
millennium, that was very
That reminds
90s.
me, you should
Oh
Late
yeah,
90s
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
What
kind
about
of
the
interesting.
tripod?
Like
I'll send it back to Andre anonymously.
I kind of assume that is supposed to be a reference that the events of this game take place in like 1999,
Yeah.
possibly, but I don't know. Well, the thing is, like the Gabriel Knight games also sort of take place in real time, though, or you know, the year in which each game came out roughly corresponds to the same year. Although I think with Gabriel Knight 3, it's not quite the same. I think it's supposed to be like 1998, and the game came out in '99.
Do you think I should go to Marib?
Syria is a long way, Georges.
So wait, we did go talk to Andre last time, and I think he told us that the knight in the manuscript was Spanish. And of course, you know, after the recording session, I realized that we skipped a lot of dialogue that would have been interesting for the audience, and because I was thinking of our lost recording session when we talked to Andre. But anyway, just in case we did miss something, I want to quickly go to Mr. Kroon and see if there's something Andre can tell us that we haven't found out yet. But I think we should be able to go to Spain and Syria right now. And he, of course, the attendant had to walk right in front of my cursor when I was trying to click on Andre.
Yep.
Hi, Andre.
Is that?
Hello, Georgie.
Yeah, I think Andre. No, we've said
Thanks for your
everything.
help, Andre.
There's nothing left to say to Andre. Yeah.
There's nothing left to say.
Yeah. I kind of regret that we skipped all that interesting dialogue with Andre, and also because his voice, people could barely, I think, hear last time. But Andre has a much like higher pitched voice in this game than he does in the sequel because they use a completely different voice actor, and that's always kind of funny to me, like how deep his voice got for the second game.
Maybe he just hit puberty or something.
Oh yeah.
You know, back in the day, I thought that you could go to these other countries with the pictures.
Oh yeah. You said that I think in a previous episode. Yeah, but it would have been cool. Like this is like Poland, Germany, Italy, Greece, and Russia.
Well, they kind of fucked up German flag, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Those aren't the.
It looks more like Belgium at this point.
It does. Wait.
But it's supposed to be Germany. But
Yeah.
it's supposed to be black, red, and yellow. So.
Black, red. Yeah. They got it in the wrong order. Yeah. Okay. But
they got Poland right, France, the other countries are right. Yeah. So.
Oh boy. Well, I've got some cause to complain. Where the hell is the border between Finland and Russia? There's no border there. There's Finland. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go to Spain now. This is a nice bit of. It's a very small bit of animation, but I think this is kind of nice that we see the.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ave Maria thing. That's what That's what that's what Andre would have told us had we not skipped that dialogue. And here's Lopez with the hose.
That's also a neat effect with the rainbow.
Yeah, it is. It is really cool. It's
Like,
kind of funny how they. Well, yeah, it's I don't know how to explain the water effect, but you know, I like this animation style. It's a little bit what they used in the second game, but I think they just didn't do it nearly as well. But let's talk to Lopez now.
Well, they took their time, obviously. So.
Oh yeah.
Hi, is this the De Vasconcelos house?
It was,
I love the voice for Lopez.
Who wants to know?
yeah,
I could
well,
tell
Lopez
the
is
old
pretty
troop was
cool.
gonna be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether
It's kind of a no-nonsense guy.
Yeah.
this is the De
And if you listen
Vasconcelos
carefully,
house.
you'll notice that he has
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look,
that it's the
all
same
I
voice
want
actor
is to speak
as
to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the
Russo
content
and then
and-
Ultar. Oh boy, I can't wait for us to meet Ultar. He's one of my favorite characters in this game.
Oh,
You know, they referenced Ultar in freaking Beneath a Steel Sky as well. His
Oh,
name,
yeah?
Yeah, his name is on one of the lockers when you break into the security services building.
oh, nice. I didn't know that. I mean, I did play through Beneath a Steel Sky, but it's been now years at this point.
Yeah, they did the thing, what they usually would do, like in a LucasArts game with, like, well, in LucasArts, if it was like Monkey Island, they would, like, in the cemetery, they would, like, put funny names on the graves and funny things on the graves. But
They would reference also the game. Like, I remember in the costume shop, there's, like, the rabbit and the
Oh, Sam and Max. Yeah.
Sam and Max are there. So,
yeah, that too.
There's
but
also Star Wars. I think they have C-3PO and R2-D2 somewhere.
I don't know, but they had a bunch of those characters that they actually didn't get the permission to do so in the remake. They had to paint over those. Like, they had, like, Bart Simpson and Fred Flintstone and things like that. And then when they made the remake, they realized, oh, crap, we can't, which probably, like, but they kept them, but you have the old graphics version, so,
I think it's kind of, like, stupid that they're so... I don't know. Like, it's just a reference, It's not like a character.
Oh, and they have a Popeye head, like, right on the shelf as well, but it was, like, turned away, so I don't remember how they did it in the remake for that. Here we are again, playing an adventure game and talking about another adventure game. Let's ask about the Countess.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
All right, do we want to lie that she has won the lottery?
I leave it up to you.
I'm gonna be an honest. I'm gonna be a. That doesn't work. I was about to say an honest Hannu because both words have an H, but you don't pronounce the H in honest, so that doesn't make sense. So whatever. I'm gonna be a honest Hannu and not lie.
No, she hasn't won the lottery.
A more cunning man might have claimed that she had.
Oh yeah? They might have, might they?
And that more cunning man would have been kicked off the premises. The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
I just love the voice that Lopez has, that grouchy Spanish voice.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously
Pleasure
protecting
of
the
your
Countess
absence.
against the whole world. But why?
All right, so now we get to
Okay.
now we
Well,
have
I'll
to
see you around.
now we have to make his horse stop because Lopez's horse never stops. Okay.
It just sounds weird, but yeah.
It sounds way dirtier than it actually is. Oh, there's the pressure gauge.
Well, Lopez is an older man, so.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm wondering. We're nearing the end of the episode, so I'm wondering, like, well, I suppose we can end it at the mausoleum. We'll have to do because it's kind of a straight run from here to the mausoleum because he goes look at why his hose is stopped, and then
Yep.
and then we have to sneak past him.
My horse has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my horse never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it? See, you.
Well, I'm shocked.
I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my horse has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
I also love the design of Lopez. He's another really well designed character.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Countess looks kind of weird. She looks well, I don't know.
She looks a bit weird, yeah.
Yeah, she has those really big eyes that kind of dominate her face, and like really tiny little pupils. Okay, and this is where we scared the dogs, cause a little ruckus, and then we have to go hide
behind the armor.
Yeah.
I hid behind the armor and waited for developments.
That's kind of a weird thing
Hey,
to say.
you.
Waited for developments.
I know you are there, American.
I mean, he's also like
Alright, you
hiding
dogs.
really bad. Like
Yeah.
Lopez has really bad eyes. Like I would say it would have been better to hide under the steps or something.
Yeah, me too. I feel that way as well. That's a really good walk cycle when he's walking away, though. That looks really good.
Yeah.
Just quality animation. They had really good animators on this.
Yeah, they did put a lot of work in the animation.
Makes me kind of wonder where were all those talented animators when they made the Angel of Death, the fourth game.
Probably
Who are you?
the
My
Angel
name's
of Death
George
got them. I don't know.
I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you just listen a minute.
Yeah, that's the really bad one, right?
Very well.
Yeah, the fourth one.
State
Yeah.
your business,
Oh, yeah.
then your stubborn.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble
I don't think we
hide
can do it now, but
I do
when
not
we
see
come
what
back
this
here
has
for the
to do
second
with my
go around,
family.
we got to remember to
Your
take a look at the
family had a strong
moose's head,
connection
because
with the Templars,
the thing
right?
that
I
George
believe
says about it is
that they
one of the
planted
funniest
some
things
clues
ever,
here.
and I really
Why should I
I was really disappointed when they cut it out in the director's cut version.
Wasn't
have
it
a
not a
look
King's
around.
Quest reference?
If I find nothing,
No, I think you're thinking of. I think you're thinking of Larry.
Please.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
was mixed up
Larry
with
had
Larry.
Thank you.
the remake of the first Larry
In-
has
in-
a reference.
well,
I think they say a moose's head. It's a leftover prop from King's Quest 3 or something.
Actually the moose also already is in the original when you go into Lefty's bar.
Oh really? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
already in the original.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, the original Larry. Okay, I thought it was original King's Quest for
Well,
some reason.
Well, they just recently made the second remake of Larry, so they remade it once in the 90s with super VGA graphics, and then just recently.
Yeah.
I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for the De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left anything,
I always like this
they're going to be in stuff
location,
that
the
dates
Spanish,
back to the early 14th century.
the Villa de
So, what do you
Vasconcelos.
have around here that's
It's just
early medieval?
there's just a rich
Early
design to this
medieval.
room, for instance.
Let me think.
It's
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame you don't actually get to do a whole lot here.
Yeah.
It's just talk to an old lady about an ancient chess set. Yep.
I thought you got to do
That
something
chess
with
set is
the
over 600
with
years
the
old. It
with
must
the
be
boar's
worth a
head in
fortune.
the fireplace or something.
Not that I would.
Maybe with the clock.
Oh yeah.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children.
I love here how
Sorry.
George just accidentally slips when the Countess said
One of the
that
pieces
her
is a
line
modern
that her family line will die with her.
Original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No, the children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in
Oh,
good
yeah.
time, senor.
Well, I guess we'll end it at the mausoleum, and then we'll do the infamous chess piece puzzle.
Yeah.
May I examine?
I think the funny thing was, I think in the lost
do not move
recording,
any of
we
the
got up to this.
Okay,
Wait,
thanks.
did we get up to this part? I don't think so. Maybe we did.
We got to the
Close
chess
up,
piece.
the modern
Yeah,
piece
and
to
I was
that
complaining
last.
about how I can
There was
never get the
something
chess
else
piece
odd
puzzle
about
right,
this
and I
set.
think I
Only
got
the
it right
original
on the
pieces
first
had
try.
irregular bases.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would. Oh man.
My lady,
Well, let's see
I
how
think
badly
you
I
all
do
you
this
did
time.
Yeah.
You! Why, I'll feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady,
Never without my permission.
Never without my permission.
Yeah, that's great.
Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time,
She has
you will be
a.
fed to
You
the
know what? That's
dogs.
kind of weird. I never
Now,
thought about this, but
I want to
she
show you
sort of
something.
looks a little bit like Mini Gutsu from the Curse of Monkey Island. That's the ghost bride in the crypt in the third Monkey Island
Lopez,
game.
unlock the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still need
She
to
also
play
has
that
kind of
one.
big eyes and a tiny face.
This
Ah,
is
okay.
the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the
Still need to play the third one.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
They haven't released it yet.
Yeah,
on
they
GOG
haven't
or
released it
something.
on any download service, which is weird because it runs perfectly like with Scum. So it wouldn't be like a
I
big
might just
deal.
get a physical
Yeah.
version then.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the
I
only way you
don't know
can
what
get
you
it.
have
So.
told my lady to
Yeah.
do.
Those are the two games I really wish they
But
would
I do
like
not
put on
trust
like download
you.
services. Curse
You've
and
got
Escape, like the
nothing
third
to
and the fourth
worry
game,
about.
have
Aren't
not
you
been
coming in?
re-released anywhere.
No,
And Disney's been like
the
really
games do
good.
not interest
You know, now that
me.
Disney owns
My
everything
garden
Lucas
is a
involved, they've
living
been really
thing.
good with like
I will be
allowing,
there.
with the remakes and whatnot of Day of the Tentacle and Full Throttle, and I don't know if what's the next one that they're gonna do, but yeah, the
Full Throttle is also one I read about it in a magazine and I always wanted
This
to play
is
it, but I didn't get a
cool.
chance.
It's a really good game. It's in my.
At the final range.
I just
Well,
like
actually,
the
now I gotta be kind of careful because I think Day of the Tentacle kind of jumped into my top 5 LucasArts adventure games. I liked it really a lot when I played the remastered version. So,
Come here
well,
again.
it's neck and neck with Full Throttle. I really like Full Throttle
Mind if
though
I have
as
a look
well.
around?
By all means.
Well, I have the remastered, so I'm gonna play it. But they also have the old version on it, right?
Oh yeah. They
they
always
have
do. They
also
always
the
do that with the
expansion on
LucasArts games. That you can just with the press of a button, you can just play the old version.
I like
Okay.
that because I don't mind a remake, but like for me, it's always important to play the original first.
All right, and now we're gonna end it at the mausoleum like we promised. So when we come back, more Broken Swords. So let's save it here, and all right, and see you on the next one. Bye.